It's so fucking soft. I've been in this all day. Hey, crazy dog. Hey, Christina. You won't regret it. Hey, Tattoo Addict. Yeah, I'm gonna wear mine to the salon Thursday, Sin. Add to cart. And it runs large. So you don't have to size up. If you don't want it to be, I wanted mine to be like oversized. Hey, Sky. Hey, Nicole. So if you want it really, really big, size up. But if you want it perfectly oversized for you, just get your normal size. Because this is an extra large, I think. No, this is a large. My bad. Hey, Scarlett, AT. It is so fucking comfortable. And it would be cute. Thank you, T. Like with a necklace, with some earrings. It'd be so cute. Good enough there. It's that teal color. Hold on, I'll show you. Alexa, make the light white. Okay. This is the color. Alexa, make the bulb pink. Okay. It never happened if the tink that I did that shit. On my outfit. They won't. They won't ever see. Thank you, Wolf. That shit. On my outfit. Thank you, Jamie. Because I ain't thirsty. They want to hurt me. Ah. Now, put me looking majestic tonight. Hey, Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Hey, Sarah. Oh, our mascot has a friend, T. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Sarah. Did y'all see the video on my main account? And I have a surprise for y'all. Thank you, Tammy. Biggin got a buddy. Thank you, Cajun Katie. Hey, Donna. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Donna. Hey, more on her. Hey. Shit. Is in on my outfit. Yeah, right, Pookie? Oh, their heads turn. Like you said, I can't show y'all little biggin yet because there's a surprise. But like you say, hey, little biggin, go get a job. Hey, little biggin, quit scamming people on the internet. Hey, little biggin, shut your mouth about Jessica Swifty. I'm not even a. You're next on the what? Really, Damon? Thank you, Missy Day. Did you, Anna Lizzie? That was fun. Hey, Missy K. Thank you, Cassie. Okay, let me get my iPad. I hustle, I did it, I did it, I did it. I am not seeking approval. I'm number one. I tell bitches what to do. Even I'm real, we think I'm a voodoo. Bitch, I will twist your ass up like a noodle. Pop them people. Hey, Alicia. Hey, dog lover. Because I can't behave tonight, Alicia. Hey, Blondie. Big and done struck a nerve. Thank you, Kiki. Hey, Kiki. I am early. Hey, tripping. Got got a surprise with little Biggin. Thank you, Bergolina. But listen, I thought you named it like that. Hey, Grandma. I said, like, get it. Thank you, Kiki. I simply can't wait. I love surprises. Right, Shirley? She laid in my chair for like 2 hours today. Did not move. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you, Shan. I feel like it's my birthday. Thank you, Shan. You don't like me to get in line, though. I be on your mind, though. Thank you, Shan. Beat you to dick. That's what I'm about to tell Biggin. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, T. Thank you, Big Gumpy. Now, Biggin. Hey, Pipsqueak. Before I get started, I decorate. Alexa, make the bulb white. Okay. We have earrings, and we have a gold chain. Oh, thank you, Kim. Y'all, I cracked up the whole time I was doing this. And do you know how hard it is to place caviar beads? Those things are so tiny. And you can't pick them up with the little pencil that you can pick rhinestones up with. And so I had to use tweezers, but I couldn't quit fucking laughing. Alexa, make the... Whoop! I'm sorry, little biggin. Alexa, make the ball pink. Okay. Pookie. Hey, Lori. Oh, thank you, Freckles. Hey, Black Sheep. I'm having to use Jacob's chair. Josh is fixing mine. Biggin, for starters, before I start playing your live from today and people hear you live, I have never, ever called you big boy. I also, by the way, Biggin, hold up. We gotta kick it old school for a minute. Hey, it ain't biggin. It's just biggin. I'm not the one trying to make you bigger. That's you. That's on you, biggin. Don't project that shit on me. It's not biggin. It's just biggin. So, Danny, hey Helen, has apparently... Damn, I might have to take this chair from Jacob. But Lefty, because I know Biggin and the troops are going to come after me. Because she's pissing me off. And I cannot give commentary on her live. Hey, Casey. I cannot give commentary on her live without pissing her off. Apparently, Biggin has been watching the goings-on, I'm good, Margaret. How are you? Apparently Biggin has been watching the Rob, Whitney, Kaylee, all that stuff. And so Biggin got on her high horse today. Hey, Melanie. I didn't even know she had been live today until about 30 minutes ago. Fuck you, Vicky. How about that? Fuck you. I didn't know she was live. I heard Darlene say that Danny was, hey, Yellow Light, doing her up to her shit again, something like that. I miss them too. And the irony, Cassie Biggin and her devoted followers think that I watch every second that she's on this app. Hey, Dawn. The fact that Villain posted something on YouTube that says y'all are way out of your league. Villain, I think it's about time for you to sit down, ma'am. Hey, honey. You're welcome, Fruit. It's embarrassing watching you fight for your life on YouTube. Hey, Run Around Sue. You got caught live. Just own it and move on. Do you know that all of this denial, thank you, beauty, is just dragging it out and making it worse? You know, do that thing you preached to Gabby all those months. Why don't you? Do that thing where you just take accountability. Just tell the truth. Do you remember how you talked a lot about all that? Won't you try that out? Thank you, beauty. So Biggin got up on her high horse. Biggin, I'm going to try to explain this to you as simply as I can possibly make it simple. Because I'm a highly intelligent woman, and it is very difficult for me to dumb it down. So if my comments look like I've been day drinking, she may have had a lot of nothing to say, but I listened to the first like 10, 15 minutes of it a while ago, live on Facebook. Thank you, Heather. I wouldn't know how to watch her on Facebook. Thank you, Angela. Hey, Heather. Danny, other people misbehaving, doing bad things. Wait, I gotta dumb it down. Doing a no-no. I don't know, Jasmine. I have no idea what her Facebook name is. I think it's just Gabrielle Jacobson. Here, I'll look real quick. I have to keep the phone up because Biggin gets to show her vape on TikTok. I don't have that luxury. Oh my God, my iPad. My Facebook's not logged in on my iPad. Please don't make me do a code or none of that shit. Okay, fuck it. I ain't fooling with it. Thank you, Dawn. Biggin. Other people doing bad things does not mean, it doesn't negate your bad things. Do you understand that? You don't get to be who you have been on this app, who you continue to be on this app, and then sit on your fucking high horse and scold people for their behavior. And, you know, we all have a right to our opinions. That don't mean they're not hypocritical. Biggin, you need to sit the fuck down. You don't get to point your finger, shame, shame, shame at other people when you don't like people calling you out on your shit. Is that not the whole reason you fucking hate me, bitch? Because don't try to say it's because I body shamed you and called you biggin. Bitch, you've hated me since last year and I didn't call you biggin then. Now did I? And also, you want to keep complaining about me calling you biggin. I showed you a few weeks ago when you said I have called you fat and that was a fucking lie. I got on this app and I showed you what it would look like if you were telling the truth, if I did the things you say that I do. That's the difference in body shaming you and calling you biggin. Would you like a refresher? Because I'm happy to give it to you. And for you to talk about things like respect, she's not, respect and decency and compassion. Danny, spell compassion. You and your sister, second only to my sociopathic narcissistic father, you and your sister are completely void of compassion. Do you understand that means you ain't got none? You two are the least compassionate people I've ever seen in my whole life, second only to my own father. And that, believe me, Biggin, that ain't a compliment. So let's just begin, shall we?
See how it is. I see how it is. Gabby's not coming back.
Hey, Dots.
Just because you don't like
Thank
somebody.
you, Alex. If anybody is
But then it's
streaming,
okay for the other person to do it?
if
Two wrongs don't...
girl, two wrongs don't make a right coming out of your mouth is fucking wild. Fucking wild.
make
Thank
a
you,
right.
Tammy.
You go
Hey,
after
crazy
somebody, but God forbid,
Oh,
if you saw
y'all.
just one person...
Mods, can y'all pin Crazy Bitch at the top? Her account got taken. She's on her backup. Yeah, I messaged you back from my main account. Everybody follow, oh, wrong one. I'm fixing to. There, or one of the mods is going too crazy, B. Y'all, somebody pinned the wrong comment. Thank you, Aaron. Okay. Everybody follow Crazy Bitch. Crazy B. Hey, Piper Down. Her account, her main account was taken. So this is her backup. Hey, neat. Shirley, she says it right here, and then 10 minutes later, she says, I don't know if she's coming back. That Biggin don't know nothing. Who took your account, Crazy Bitch? Hey, Fancy Pants. Hey, bestie. How, I don't want to say it on here, but how is, you know. You're welcome. Hey, Bree. Thank you, Bree. And Melissa Sue, don't think I forgot about you, bitch. I'll just say things when it's relevant. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it gets better soon. Hey, Spicy Meatloaf. Yeah, we don't forget shit. Hey, Roxy.
Smoking with their child
Hey,
in the
Steph.
fucking back. You would fucking
Sandra.
burn that house
That-
down till it was
That
nothing
sounded.
left.
You are Sandra,
And facts on
right?
facts. But you all think that these people are all your friends, but they're really, truly not.
What would you know about friends? Danny, the closest you're going to come to having friends is this right here. You see this? This is it, biggin. Ciara, she got on her high horse. I haven't seen all of this. I watched about 15 minutes of it. It's a replay. It's from today. She got on her high horse about all the shit that's been going on, the doxing and the whole Robin Whip thing. Yeah, it's from today. You're welcome. It is weird. Where's your
They
mommy,
just don't have
Danny?
somebody to go after. So when that happens, then they all turn. They all start fighting with each other like little children, like little toddlers.
Before I keep playing this, just the snippet of this that I watched earlier. Danny, quit parroting what other people say. Let me dumb that down for you. Quit trying to repeat things that you've heard people say, and try to stop using other people's words and acting like you know how to use them, and acting like you came up with these concepts. We all know you didn't. Just stop. Pay attention to some of the things she says. She got this from somewhere.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
I haven't been on today, Miss Ashley, but I'll check.
If you hold
Chaos. I can show it. Alexa, make the bulb white. First of all, Little Biggin got some accessories. Little Biggin is now sporting a gold chain and an earring in each ear. And Little Biggin got a buddy. They're BTS McDonald's Happy Meal toys. You missed it last night, Ciara. We made this one. This all started because Zach, this came in my Happy Meal a few days ago. And Jacob put it in Zach's backpack that he takes to work. He just kept putting it in there. And every morning I get up and Zach, he goes to work before we all get up. Zach sits it. He takes it out every day. Hey, blindfold. Hey! Zach takes it and sits it up here on top of my arch light. And it fell last night during the live. Alexa, make the bulb pink. Thank you, Shy. Alexa, make the bulb pink. Okay. So, I started telling that story. Thank you, Shy. And one thing led to another. And I started by coloring the front of the jacket black so it could be Biggin's vest, obviously. And then they wanted me to do the roots. And, of course, it wouldn't be Biggin without that cut fade. Like, check that out. And then we even got Holy Moly on the face right there. And her bacterial conjunctivitis eye patch that she made using Band-Aids for people of color and paper towel. You can't make this shit up. You just cannot. You cannot. And so that led to me playing Pony by Genuine, and Little Biggin put on a performance up here in my little window, as Biggin calls it.
somebody accountable, you have to hold everybody that same standard. Oh, Cheryl, baby girl. Baby girl.
Oh, hold up. Sorry, y'all. One second. I'm already being reported? Am I lagging for everybody? Okay. Thank y'all.
You haven't been watching.
Okay, thanks,
I sit
y'all.
back with my popcorn.
Hey, Donna.
And I sit back and I'm enjoying it. Because now these people actually can feel how it sucks. And it's not fair. It's wrong. And I don't agree with it. But it's about damn time.
She means that she is enjoying watching people get doxxed.
Where how somebody can just go on an app, but everybody has to pull up their past, their charges, and hold it to them, right? You like how that feels,
Thank you,
right?
Amelia.
You like how your name gets blasted on here? And you think I'm going to feel...
Your name wasn't blasted on here by anybody but you, Biggin. You are the reason that your personal information got put on TikTok. Nobody doxed you but you. Nobody told all of your personal business. No one sat on this app for hours and hours and hours oversharing for years. That was you. Hey, Tiffany. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but do you understand that just because something bad happened to you, and let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just go with your bullshit that it is not your fault that your personal information is out on TikTok. Let's just, for the sake of argument, just because it was done to you doesn't make it okay for you to enjoy it being done to other people. Do you get that? It's still bad. It happening to you doesn't make it okay for it to happen to other people. You really need to give up this self-righteous act that you do from time to time where, hey, Toxic, where you want to act like you're some authority on civilized human behavior. You are a vile human being who gets on this app and acts all self-righteous and holier than thou because now other people are doing bad things. And you love it. Thank you, Tess. You love when people in this community get called out for doing something that's not okay to do. Thank you, Tess. You fucking love it. Because the reason you love it is because you sit there and go, okay, now they won't be talking about every horrible thing I've done. They're going to talk about all these people. Thank you, Tess.
Sorry for
she
you.
does think she's so much better. Newsflash, Biggin.
Like people didn't feel sorry for me one bit.
Nope. It's your fault your information's out there. Yours.
When all of you guys sat back and had your popcorn laughing and joking around, but when it happens to you, it's not fun, is it? It's not fun when the tables are turned around.
You're not sitting at the same table, Danny. You and the people you're talking about, you're not even in the same restaurant. You doxed yourself over and over and over and over, just like your sister did. No one forced you or Gabby to share all the things you've shared on this app. You get a job. You let TikTok know where you work. You act like you're going to keep it a big fucking secret. But you just give that information up anyway, and then it becomes TikTok's fault that you lost your job. Thank you, Mama H. But yet, you get another job, you do the same thing all over again. And then it becomes TikTok's fault that you lost that job. When in reality, you're purposely getting fired or quitting these jobs. TikTok's not costing you any jobs. That's all on you, Biggin.
It's not fun. Your mental health starts to crash. You turn the person that you don't like. You come on here and something's, then they look at you because they turn you into something that you're not.
No. TikTok did not turn you and your sister into something you were not. TikTok showed your true colors. You two have egos that I will never understand. They are the most baffling egos I've ever seen in my life. You can't even say that you and Gabby are like mid human beings with astronomical egos. You're not even at mid. You're way down. Y'all are in the basement. Okay? In the basement. TikTok did not turn y'all into these assholes that you are. Y'all were already assholes. TikTok just showcased it. TikTok, you learned on TikTok that you don't always get your way. And y'all didn't like it. You didn't want no part of that. That, y'all are just assholes. Sometimes people are just assholes. And that's what you and Gabby are. And that's what you'll always be. Because those egos, those unexplainable egos that you and Gabby have, they're your worst enemy.
And that's what this app does, and you guys can't even see it, but you're seeing it for yourself because someone's doing it right now. And y'all see it. This app can turn you into somebody that you truly are not. It turned me into an asshole. It turned me into a dick. Turned me into something that I was never like.
No.
And
No. See, people can make mistakes. And others who know this person's character, thank you, Pearl's mom, can look at that and go, well, that was just a mistake. Even if it was something bad. But there are also things that people do that just, these are things they do because it's who they are as people. Again, TikTok didn't turn you into anything. And the behavior that you and Gabby have exhibited on this app are indicators of who you are as people. TikTok didn't force you to do anything.
Same thing to G. And now it's doing it to everybody else.
TikTok ain't turning me into shit, bitch. What you see right here is what I am off. It ain't making me nothing. You and Gabby thought it was y'all's ticket to stardom, and instead it was a one-way ticket to reality.
They did it to Allie Ray.
Oh, are you sad because you crushed on Allie? You miss her. You want her to come back. Aw.
So, when I'm just sitting here, I'm just saying, when all you haters just sit back.
You being a whole.
Well, I'm not going to say the app made G the way she is. She has to take her own accountability for her actions. But the shit that has gone way too far that shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't agree with it. And like I said, G's not on the app no more. She's done. She's off. When's the last time she went live? And the doxing is crazy.
I care,
It's fucking insane. And I like.
Doxing is fucking insane. It's crazy, you say? Your chat had to tell you that giving my government name on your live is considered doxing. Because your dumbass thought, well, it's public information. And then when your chat told you it was doxing, you still wanted to do it. And got aggravated when your chat would not let it go. And you ultimately realized you could not do that without catching some heat. But now, doxing is just, it's horrible. She was very proud of herself. Biggin, if you ever wonder why people on this app don't like you, it's because you do things like this. There's a laundry list of reasons. That means it's a really long list, Danny. They're all valid. And one of the things in that laundry list is your double standards and contradictions and hypocrisy. Because no one does that like the Jacobson twins. It's part of that Jacobson effect.
Listen, I don't like doxing. I don't. People have doxed me all the time.
Nope.
I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Nope.
Your public information's always out there. If you put yourself on the internet, people have the right to look you up. Okay?
Nope.
But it is what it is.
Nope.
Okay? If you can't talk about it, it's fine. But why did she drop the case against F? That I don't really know. And I'm going to be honest with you. If she does come back, she comes back. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I mean, I can't.
See, she doesn't know.
Force my sister to. I haven't talked to her. I have not talked to her. I have not shown up to her house these last few weeks. I have not. Okay? All right, but G definitely is on the app. I know she's watching. I know she is. If you don't think she's not,
yeah, T.
she is. But she's taking care of things that she needs to take care of, and that's good. She should. But you know what? It's so sad that you guys want her off, but yet again, some of you, not all of you, but some of you guys are so bored that you're going after each other and you're starting drama and doxing and doing all these things because she's not on the app 24/7. And the thing is, you guys came together as a community. And I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but you guys came at it as a community for one thing and one thing only. And now that one thing has been completed, now you got nothing better to do. So now you're going to go find other ways to go around the hen and say, oh, okay, I got nothing to do. I have no life. I'm just going to go after all these people that were in your community.
Thank you, Tess. I love when you and Gabby tell people how boring and non-existent their lives are. That coming from a girl who has no life outside this app. No family, no friends, a couple of internet mommies, and some dingbats for supporters. That's all you got. But you all the time telling people how they don't have a life and nobody loves them and their family probably hates them and blah, 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 blah. You don't have nobody. Thank you, Claire. You like to talk a lot about how my husband is disgusted by me and wants nothing to do with me. It's funny when people who aren't in a relationship start making assumptions about other people's relationships. Hey, Jennifer. Right, Wolf? Exactly, Ciara.
And now you're going after the people that you supported. Like, it's a joke. It drives you crazy. It drives you crazy because, you know, it's Casey and Kaylee and Gabby and Danny and Big Biggin and Big Boy and all these other different scenarios. And once everybody's off...
Duchess, she's talking about all the Rob Witt, Kaylee, Casey stuff. She's on her high horse.
Picture. Who the fuck is the next victim? My eye's doing a lot better. I don't fake my illness.
No, we know you stuck your dookie, but you scratched your eye with your dookie finger.
That's what they call me. That's what they call me. It's Big Biggin.
Nope.
They
When have I ever called you that? As much as you bitch about me calling you biggin, you can't get it right. Also, you're about to say, because, hey, chats with a big head, wherever you are, you fucking weird bitch. I did watch like 16 minutes of this live. So, yes, I know what she's about to say right here. Thank you, Kelly. She's going to say they call me big boy. They misgender me. I've never misgendered you. Ever. I don't want a cookie for that. I just want you to... She's going to say they call me big boy. They misgender me. I've never misgendered you. Ever. I don't want a cookie for that. I just want you to quit running your mouth and letting nothing but bullshit come out.
Gender me.
Not capable.
And you guys all think it's funny.
Actually, I've never found the big boy thing funny. The whole 2 years I've known of your existence, I'm not... People jumped all over me last summer just because when I would imitate you, I would use the same voice that I do now, Biggin. And that was one of the first things people came at me for. You misgendered Danny, and that's terrible. Do you know how many people call her big boy? I've never called her that. Not one time. And it's not that I'm saying, I don't agree with misgendering people, but it's not one of those things that I'm like gonna, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's just not my kind of humor. I've just never found it funny. But just paint us all with the same brush. Just remember, Danny, it's biggin, not biggin. Look, quit trying to make it something it's not. It's kind of like fetch. It ain't ever gonna happen, and I ain't ever said it. That's what I'm saying, Jess. It's not one of those things that I think is a joke that says something about someone's morals or stuff like that. It's just not, it's never been my kind of humor, if that makes sense. I don't think there's anything wrong with people laughing at, thinking it's funny, or saying it because people are saying it just to piss her off. They're not, she's about to say something about they make fun of me for my sexuality. No one's ever made fun of you for being bisexual. Not that I've ever heard. I'm just going to let her keep talking because remember early 2024, this one right here, cosplayed as someone thinking about wanting to be trans for a hot minute. She's going to talk about mad respect that she has for someone who is transitioning. This is...
We're not in high school.
You wouldn't know nothing about that.
Then they're looking for their next...
It's not my video.
Victims, exactly. They're both...
Or my computer. It's not my computer, it's the video.
Generation is the... What's your gender?
She did not really
woman.
want to be trans. She did not. What she was doing last January, it did feel groomy. I remember that, Miss Jones. We watched it a few weeks ago, I think. Yeah. A lot of people said that about Serenia's husband and Serenia. Why does your hair... I don't know what... I feel like I'm having a bad hair day because I am... Sunday, Monday... What is today? Monday or Tuesday? I'm 4 days out from wash day. It's been 4 days. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Deborah. And I've had it pulled up in a ponytail all day. Thank you.
I am a woman. That means I am a girl.
Oh, the trans thing. What she was doing, Danny faked all that for attention. Danny proved when she spoke that she knew nothing about transitioning. Thank you, Deborah. I don't even think Danny fully comprehends, and I'm not trying to be funny. I truly don't think she comprehends what it means to be transgender. She even said plenty of times things like, I thought I wanted to be a trans. Same kind of stuff that Mimi said to her. Exactly, Pookie. Oh,
because I have short hair and I'm a tomboy and I'm a bisexual fucking woman doesn't mean that I'm a guy. Doesn't mean it.
Danny, you mean to tell me after all this time on TikTok you don't know what it means to be trolled? You can't tell when you're being trolled? Because someone asking you what your gender is, which is what made her say that, they're just trolling you, Danny. They were not genuinely asking.
If I want to dress in boys' clothes just to have comfort on me, and that's because I want to, then that's what it matters. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you go out of your way and you're talking about a misgender person, that's fucked.
Talking about a misgender person. How about this, Danny? How about until you can talk about a topic like you have more than one brain cell and in a remotely educated way, how about you just don't? Just when you think, oh, I want to talk about that, but you don't know shit from Shinola when it comes to that, how about you just, let's go with a different plan. Go with plan B. Because your ignorance is fucking astounding. Also, I don't think it has ever offended you for people to misgender you. Because you thrive in the negativity that is your existence on this app. And always has been. I think that the fact that you refer to all of us as haters says a lot about your ego. And you love having haters. It makes you feel famous. It feeds that delusion. it scratches that itch in your brain for people to call you names, for people to do anything but call you out. That's the only thing you don't like about anything that anybody on this side says. You just don't like being called out. Everything else, you love it. It feeds your soul in a very fucked up way.
But it's okay. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. If I sat here and I misgendered somebody and made fun of that person for their sexuality,
no.
All hell would be blown off the train.
All hell would be blown off the train, y'all. Could you imagine? Danny, do you understand? We are not the same. You and anybody on this side, I can think of a couple of people that are kind of like you. Y'all are not the same. You're not the same as anybody in this community. You've done a lot of shit on this app. Thank you, Jess. So if you were to misgender someone, you've offended a lot of people. A lot. Knowingly and otherwise. But even when you didn't know and you were called out, thank you, Mama Bear, and you apologized, like it was all for show. Like you didn't fucking care. But the reason it would be a big deal for you to misgender somebody, thank you, Pookie, is because of the kind of person you are. See, if you do it, it will speak to your character, which is having zero respect, compassion, or consideration for any other human being, basically, on the planet. So, you don't really care about other people. You only care about you. So, if you misgender someone, people will come after you. Yes, because you're a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit who has done piece of shit things. Do you get that? So yes, it would be a big deal. People would make a big deal out of it. Thank you, Tai. Because it's just one and another long, long line of fucked up shit you have said and done. The things you've done in your past, as you like to say. First of all, the only difference in Illinois Danny and Florida Danny, Illinois Danny would crash out. Illinois Danny would be live for hours and hours and hours on end. Illinois Danny rarely, very rarely missed a day of going live. Illinois Danny would crash the fuck out, have mental breakdowns, anything. Illinois Danny would do it on live, including faking ailments and illnesses, etc., etc. Here are the differences in Illinois Danny and Florida Danny. Don't fake a bunch of ailments and illnesses anymore. Not always going to the ER urgent care. We're not live for hours and hours and hours on end. We're not live all the fucking time. We're not live every day anymore. That's about it. That's it. Because the person behind Illinois Danny and Florida Danny is still the same person. Danielle Jacobson. Those are the only differences in Illinois Danny and Florida Danny. You like to preach about people. Hold up, back up a minute. The point I was getting to with that, the things you've done on this app, you refer to them as mistakes, but they weren't. They were choices. Choices that you made that you can't blame anyone else for. So, stop talking about the things you've done on this app as if they're mistakes. Thank you, Em. Because it was a lot of repeated behavior. So, which means you've done it once. You realized it. You were told it was wrong. You got called out for it. There was some backlash. It wasn't an okay thing to do in general. What'd you do? You did it again and again and again and again and again and again. The second time you do it, it wasn't a mistake. That's a choice. You knew how it would turn out. You did it anyway. These are choices. So, your past, thank you, Tasha. Hey, Texas gal, I am. Thank you. I hope you are too. Thank you, Texas gal. Your past, I've made mistakes on this app. No, you made choices. So, get it right.
Videos would be torn up. Lives would be hosted.
Yeah,
talking
okay,
about
Pookie.
it. No, they know that I'm a woman. They just like to call me a boy. They like to call me big boy. Big boy.
Right, Kit Ross.
Swifter does that to you all the time. I know she does.
No, I don't. Show me where I've misgendered you. Show me where I've called you big boy. I'll wait. You just can't help yourself. Thank you, Roxy. You know, and if here would be your response to this, to me saying you just can't stop talking about me. Someone in the chat said it. You could have ignored it. Because you can't stop fucking talking about me. That's why you didn't ignore it. Swifty, Swifter, Swiffer. Can y'all come up with one cohesive name? Like, stick with it? Because it's just getting to be a lot. Swifter, Swiffer. Maybe if you're going to go with Swiffer. Thank you, T. If you're going to go with Swiffer, can you at least tell the less intelligent ones, like Melissa Sue, that it's not Swifter? Just a little tip. But, Danny, I've never, ever called you big boy. Never misgendered you. Show me where I did. Show me.
I know she does. And a lot of you in the community, how does that make you feel?
How does what make us? That you being misgendered? You
How does it
look.
make
Thank you, Texas gal. You look like a little kid pouting. How'd it make you feel?
you feel when you know somebody? But when you want to dodge them of their sexuality.
What? Dodge them of their sexuality. Huh? The fuck you mean? Do you even know? Or are you trying to repeat something a smart person said? And to be smarter than you, they would really only have to know what 2 + 2 is and kind of how to spell. So, it's wide open. Tara, what I think she was doing here, I think she was trying to repeat a plethora of things that she's heard people say in this community, and it just, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about, so it don't make any sense when it comes out of her mouth.
When you know for a fact on what they really truly are and how they feel, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're, if they're a transgender. It doesn't matter if they're bisexual, if they're gay or whatever. You show compassion to them truly are for themselves.
You haven't done anything. You have gained my, not gained, you received my compassion one time. One time. Despite every fucking thing you've done. And all the shit you've said about me. That night Mimi said that vile shit to you on live, I felt bad for you. Right, Pookie? That's the only time. You don't do anything. You are not the kind of human being that warrants compassion or respect or common decency. Yet you got it from me once, not common courtesy or respect. I felt bad for you in that moment because that is a horrible way for a grandmother to talk to their grandchild. And the things that were said were beyond ignorant and hateful.
That's the difference.
It was awful.
And if you don't know somebody or you don't know their gender, why don't you be respectful and ask their fucking pronouns?
Oh, puzzle time. Danny, tell me, I want you to explain to me the concept of pronouns. Good Lord, it took me 3 tries. If I ask her the pronoun, then I'm misgendering her. Yet, explain pronouns to me, biggin. You don't understand that concept any more than you understand being transgender. Thank you, Ravioli.
You think you're all tough and bad behind a little screen. You wouldn't dare say that to anybody.
Oh, girl, the things I would say to your face and watch you yell like a lunatic and cry like a baby, bitch, I will say it straight to your face. I don't know on what planet you think you are an intimidating person. You're not. You're not. Yeah, you can bet your ass. I would say every bit of this right to your face. And if you think that's bullshit, you can ask anybody that knows me. I promise you I wouldn't have a problem with it. Oh yeah, Tammy, and then you sit down
Trey
and then
Truman?
stand up.
That's my boy right there. And if you know his story.
No, biggin. That's your boy. You tell us the story. Because you would not be exploiting a transgender creator on this app for your own agenda, would you? Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? Why don't you tell us the story? Because you don't fucking know it. That's why. That's why you went with if you know, you know. You want to know how people know you're disingenuine? You want to get on your soapbox about being good humans and not misgendering and we are champions for the transgender community. And then you can't, when it comes to this creator that's your boy, instead of telling the story, since you're on your soapbox, you just go, and if you know, you know. Some creator.
And that's my fucking boy right there. You don't know Trey Truman? Well, why don't you go look him up?
Because you can't tell anybody
that
one
man
thing
gets
about
hated
him.
on for all the fucking time. And all he does is come back stronger. Go read his story. He is awesome.
He is awesome.
He sure. Jay Blair.
Then tell us about him.
You know Jay? You know Nicole Blair? You know all of them? Yeah? Big supporter of Jay. Huge supporter of Jay.
Are you? How much have you gifted?
Transitioning and all.
How often do you go in Jay's lives? How often have you gifted them? How often have you sat there and tapped the screen? How many heart me's have you sent? You don't know anything about any of these people. You know that they are TikTok creators and you know that they are part of the community. That's all you know. You are trying to drop names to make you look like something you're not. You can't name 5 facts about these people you're talking about. 5. Hell, name 2. And one of them can't be that they're transgender. Go. And the other one can't be that they're TikTok creators. Go. You can't do it because you don't know anything about them. You don't ever go in these lives. You might see their videos on occasion. You are using these people to further your own agenda.
That mad respect for him.
You don't know
Mad
what respect is. You don't know what respect is.
Even though I know, I still show that respect.
Even though you know what? Even though you know what, you still show respect. What do you mean? Are you just talking to talk at this point?
But you wouldn't dare say that to a person that you see right in front of you. You wouldn't do that.
I don't know, Amelia.
You wouldn't do that.
It is, Tammy.
So when you sit here and you're calling me a boy, and you're calling me all these things, I hope you're not in the fucking community. Because what a disrespectful remark.
Says the bisexual woman who called a gay male nurse the F slur 2 years ago. Do you think we forgot about that, Biggin? And what did you call him the F slur for? No fucking reason. Because you were in the hospital faking ailment number 6,532 and you couldn't smoke. I guess you didn't have a vape. And you asked him if he had any patches, and when he said he didn't, you asked him about suckers, and he said he would go see. He wasn't rude to you at all. Thank you, Mark's Cat Fleas. And when he walked out of your room, you called him the F slur under your breath. But that's wrong, isn't it? I hope you're not part of the community when you say that. Biggin. Notice it's just biggin, not big biggin. How many reminders do you need? Oh, can we pin Vixen's, no, nicotine patches, my bad. Can we pin Vixen's username? Hey, here for the tea. Texas Vixen, Unbothered Vixen, has been a part of this community ever since I've been back. And last week she was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, and she has children. She's going to be missing work. I offered, before she even said anything about her children, she didn't, I knew she had kids. She didn't say anything about, I have children. She said it in the chat, told us in the chat one night last week, and I immediately messaged her on Instagram. She didn't ask for anything. But she's going to be missing a lot of work. She does have children. If you would like to help out, her payment apps are in her bio, and her username is pinned at the top.
It's so sad to see this app turn into something so hateful. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you don't know who I'm talking about. But I'm telling you, who's talking like that? It's always been like that.
That's true, Dots.
For me. You think they're smoking meth because they're so fucking skinny that you can't fucking see anything except for bones.
Huh?
And that's the first thing y'all go to.
What? I didn't see none of this. How did we get this to math? That's right. That's right. Who said that? Alicia. Alicia says what she helped turn this app into what it is. Exactly. You and people like you that get on this app and do this shit, y'all made this app what it is. Hey, Jess. She's talking about, without naming people, she's talking about the whole Kaylee, Casey, Rob Witt, all the doxing and all that stuff. And she's up on her high horse.
For me. You think they're smoking?
Hey, Portia, how's your
meth
daughter? Daughter-in-law.
because they're so
I'm sorry.
fucking skinny that you can't.
Oh,
Fuck
I missed it again. Running my mouth.
that. It's always been like that for me. You think they're smoking meth because they're so fucking skinny that you can't fucking see anything except for bones. And that's the first thing y'all go to is drugs.
What? Oh, okay. How's she doing, Portia? Biggin, are you on meth? What? Huh? Get.
Or if you see somebody so damn fucking fat out of this fucking universe, you think they're stuffing all these fucking McChickens and McDoubles when you don't know their health issues or what medication they're on.
Huh? It is very. You're right. That is offensive, Danny. To talk about a skinny person and say they're skinny because they do math. Hey, Brandy Jean. Wow, did I ever come in at the right time? And to assume. Bless your heart, Marianne.
Because everybody judges somebody.
I didn't see any of this, or I would have warned everybody. I didn't see anything past. Well, I thought I watched 15 minutes of it. This is at 13 minutes. I clearly wasn't listening anymore after about 10 minutes.
When you don't even know their cover book,
Right,
or you don't even know what they're going through, their past, their history, their lives, their nobody. And that's the world that we sit on.
That's the world we sit on, y'all. That is the world we sit on. That's true, Haley.
And you know Tina passed.
No, I did hear this part. I just didn't hear that shit that just come out of your mouth. I don't know how I missed that a while ago. Somebody told you in your live a few days ago, Danny, that Tina passed away. You didn't even know who they were talking about at first. Do we need to take a walk down memory lane and revisit how you treated Tina? Now you want to sit here. Now you're exploiting a dead woman. This is why people on this app don't like you. This is why we say you're a piece of shit. Because now you're exploiting a woman who is no longer here for your own agenda. Tina she was a Danny supporter. And I'm trying to remember what they fell out about last year. But Danny was so body shaming. Danny body shamed Tina. I can't remember what she said, but I do remember she caught hell for that. She was a Danny supporter. They had a falling out. And then they commenced to shit talking each other on live every day for I don't know how long. Right, Piper? Yeah, Tina and Michael. Yeah, she passed away. Hey, Jams. It was in the last week that she passed away. Do y'all remember? Thank you, Jennifer. Why Tina and Danny fell out? Yeah, her husband got in Whitney's box last night, but I'd already knew about it because I'd already known, not knew, good Lord. October 6th. Thank you, Minnesota girl. Danny found out Tina asked for money from another creator. I think that's right, Piper Down. I don't think so, Scarlett. It's what Piper Down said. It was the Tina with all the pink and purple hearts. Like a dozen pink and purple hearts on each side. Oh, really, Missy?
Passed away. And I knew Tina. Second.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. It doesn't have to be someone that I knew or cared about any of that. The fact that you would exploit a dead woman just so you can sit here and look self-righteous. You are fucked in the head, Biggin. Fucked in the head.
Gone.
And you didn't even know who she was.
You can't take
at
back a
first.
life.
Somebody told you in a box or in the chat that Tina passed away. And you was like, first I think she said, this was the last day she went live, the day she was crying, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. It may have been the time she went live before that. Somebody told you that Tina passed away, and first you said, didn't she say something like, I'm sorry to hear that? Or something. She didn't know who they were talking about. She couldn't even put together enough context clues to, if Tina meant anything to you, Danny, if you were a caring, loving human being, then the only context clues you would have needed to know who they were talking about would have been the fact that you were live on TikTok and someone is telling you that Tina passed away. And then it should click. It would have immediately clicked who Tina is. But you don't give a shit. Because Tina, like everybody else, her only value, like with everybody, what they can do for you, what you can get out of them. And right now, what you get out of Tina is using her death as part of your soapbox routine. So that you can sing better than everybody else.
You can't take back what you've done.
Exactly, Amelia.
You're right. You know, you have no idea what me and Tina has been through, but you know what? I still have respect for her. My heart still goes out to her. Tina passed. Yes, she did. October 6th. Yes.
Oh, look at you acting like you're announcing it to everybody. You had to be told.
Ma'am.
She's the only one in it, right?
And you know what really pissed me off? Is I know I shouldn't care about Reddit, but you know who you are.
It was last year, Jess. I think it was... Thank you, Piper Down.
And what you said about her passing, you're one sick fuck.
She was somebody that was a Danny supporter, and then Danny turned on her, and then I remember her and Brownie got into it real viciously, and then they ended up becoming friends. She was just part of the community, but started out on Biggin's side. You're welcome.
You're one sick fuck, and you have no compassion for any fucking life.
Shit, I forgot to order me some more. Look
That passes. None.
Fuck.
Doesn't matter. Tina was very rude to me, but you know what? I still showed her respect.
She was rude to me, but I still showed her respect. Says the woman who at the beginning of this live said that she was enjoying watching people in this community get doxxed. Also, why do you have to bring up, she was rude to me? It's a weird thing to say when you're talking about someone who's passed away and you allegedly cared about them as a human being. Just weird to me.
That's when she passed. My still heart goes out to her because you show respect.
You wouldn't know nothing about
You
respect.
still show respect and you show compassionate for the person.
You show
that
compassionate.
that you probably didn't care for, but you still show respect. You don't just spit in their face and just say,
tell me, I want you to name people that you show respect for, even though you don't like them. I'll wait. Name one person besides Tina. I think you've used Tina enough, right, Biggin? Thank you, Tammy.
I'm glad you're dead. Who are you? So you think it's okay for you to
Thank you,
sit there
Tammy.
and say that about someone's death when they did nothing to you? Can't
It's only
imagine
okay to exploit the dead. Remember, that's Biggin's rules. That's all you can do.
somebody close enough that passes away and somebody decides to come up to your face and spits on you and says, bitch, I'm glad you got that deserved right in your face.
I'm glad you got that deserved. Danny, if we're talking about a dead person, how are they walking up to anybody?
You got no compassion. You got nothing
You
but
got
a dirty,
no
ugly
compassion.
heart. You got no respect for the dead.
None.
No respect.
None.
None of y'all.
None of you. Right, Alicia?
I've said some hurtful things to Tina. Tina's dog dogged me. She done me wrong.
Wow.
She made videos.
Now, after we just preached to people, thank you, Jennifer, about showing respect to the dead. Now we're going to speak ill of the dead.
I remember I was at the bar.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Not the bar. I was at the gambling when I worked at the gambling in Illinois.
You mean the casino?
And I remember I went out, and I think Brownie was in that live or something like that.
Or someone like that.
And
Thank
I
you,
don't
Jennifer.
think you guys remember
Thank you, Missy K.
But it got bad
Thank you,
between
Missy
us.
K.
But when I found out that she was in hospice, and I found out,
Thank you, Jennifer.
she even tried to do my rainbow loom business. She took my wolf.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer.
She's hurt me. But you know what? As a human decency, I still have respect for her passing and her husband. And that's all I'm going to say. And my heart does go out to them. Have respect for people. Have respect for people. Just have respect for people.
No, you don't.
Just because your favorite person isn't on the app, or your least hatred person's not on the app, stop going after each other. Just stop.
She did say
Stop.
rainbow lumen. I don't remember. Oh, the bracelets. The bracelets.
For a second and realize that all of you guys came together as a community. Go back to that. Go back to showing love and compassion and kindness. And I promise you, you're gonna go far. I promise you.
You're gonna go
But
far.
anyway, enough of my lecture. You guys got my preaching this morning. No, but what I said, I meant. Anyway.
Yeah, right, Jennifer? Isn't that wild? We're not going anywhere with any compassion, I'll tell you that. None.
I say what's on my mind. I don't think they can sink that in. I can only imagine. Well, if they can't, they can't. This app has become a circus. Oh, it's become a circus. Oh, I know what you meant. No, it has become a circus. But it's all right though, because you know what? It's okay. It's not. I listen. I can always listen. I can only hope and pray, but I don't see it. I don't think I'll ever see it. I don't think I'll ever see an app ever again with kindness and compassion, loving, loyalty.
If you would like to donate to Texas Vixen, who was diagnosed with multiple myeloma last week, because she will be out of work and she has children to take care of. If you would like to donate to them, her payment apps are in her bio, and her username is pinned at the top. And I will be doing this fundraiser for the rest of the week. So if you can't donate tonight and you would like to, I'll be doing it through Sunday. Thank you,
Positivity. Mwah. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. You want a kiss? Give me a kiss. Love you. That's what y'all should do. Okay? Give me a kiss. Mwah. I love you. See? You feel better now?
Good.
All right.
I'm gonna need a Zofran if you don't quit it.
Listen. I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
You guys want some Fruit Loops? You want some Fruit Loops? I'm joking. Man.
Oh shit.
What, Zoe? Listen, if I go sit down at that table, I swear to God, I want to eat at my kitchen table. Okay? I want to eat.
Make sure that chair don't go nowhere, biggin'. The least you could do is be like this. Like, get a chair that's on wheels, so you can have a little bit of fun, you know, and like be a little mobile. I gotta get me one of these chairs.
How does this say 10/28/25 and milk is bad? How in the world
Hold on, I
does
missed
that
it.
say 10/20?
I didn't see none of this.
Okay? I want to eat. How does this say 10/28/25 and milk is bad?
Oh.
How in the world does that say 10/28 and it's not even the 15th? They rigged me.
They what?
It's not frozen.
Please quit pouring that out.
Ugh.
Did you not smell it as it was coming out of the jug? Why aren't we leaning over to sniff the fucking cereal?
Wow.
T, if she drinks it, I'm out.
I gotta go out and get milk. You know what?
The Aldi trip. Wait, did she put it back? I think whoever said you think she's lying about the date, I think she is too.
You know what?
Probably 9/28 or 10/8. Thank you, Jenny. I'm gonna go check the date. Right, Alicia?
Son of a bitch, man.
Right, dog
lover?
lover?
Doggone it. With the biscuit sticks, man. Enzo!
Thank you, Jenny. Hey,
I
look,
need you to
the
run to
dad
the
is
store and get me
working.
some milk now. Deadass. Go to
Maybe
Aldi's.
10/28/24.
Ew, dude. I'm gonna dump that down the fucking drain. That's disgusting. Bro, that's disgusting, dude.
Cue the cash app.
Oh.
Here, Deanie, I'll buy you some milk, hun. Even the milk can't stand her.
Really, Danny? Really? Seriously? Like,
You are correct,
okay.
Jessie Lily.
this is-
Her pictures, along with all the furniture and home furnishings in her little apartment, the pictures, which are hung crooked on the wall, were provided by people from TikTok. If it were not for TikTok, that would be one blank, empty room.
It's disgusting. This. Okay, well, things happen, and it is what it is. They always say, it is what it is, right? So, you put hot water and they melt, right? Fruit Loops will melt, right? They will just melt.
Why don't you put it in
Or
the
something
trash?
like that. I didn't flush it. I just put the fucking thing right down the drain, and that thing is just sitting there, and I can't.
Oh.
This is driving me nuts. Enzo, I need you to run to the store and give me some milk. Can you do that? Can you run to the store and give me some milk?
But she would still be. Oh, I agree, Jennifer. I agree. This was today, Princess.
Ugh. Just took out the garbage from this morning.
She did, Mama Cal. I don't know, Mama D. I wondered that a few days ago.
Back in the fucking that is my ADHD. That right there is my ADHD. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's
She's got hurry up
disgusting.
with me.
Oh my god. Wow. I just put that thing right back in the refrigerator. Like, the fuck? Who does this?
Right,
Who does
son,
that
me
shit?
either.
Oh, I do.
Didn't Fluffy say it was messy when she was there back in the summer?
Ew! Okay, why did I do that with the Fruit Loop still in the drain? Ew!
Right, Cassie? I have ADD and I don't do that shit.
Well, Danny, you have a brain, so I mean, shit. You don't really think
Oh,
that
okay.
you do
No,
shit. You know what?
I
Just
gotta
ADHD.
skip that. I'm gonna throw up. Hearing that go. Nope. Nope. I don't think so, Put Sweet.
Ooh.
I did, Portia.
Whoops.
It got to me, everything Florida. I did too, Amelia.
Wow.
I could feel it.
Ah.
None, Brooke. None. Poor shit. This is her dry begging for groceries, I guess. Nope. Not on my live, you ain't. Nope. Wait, what's happening here?
It's not working properly at all. Oh, it's on 5. That's why. Oh, shit. Wow.
What, her fridge was turned down too low? Right, princess? That's what I was trying to think, Ashley.
Meat looks good. Oh, fuck me. Huh?
Wow, hold up, Biggin. I just realized something. Oreos aren't a diet food. Right, princess? That meat looks great.
Oh my.
Is that a salad kit? Please tell me it is.
I gotta go shopping anyway.
Please tell me that was a salad kit. So we got fresh Oreos, but we got lettuce that's gone bad. Hold on, Jacob just texted me. They're at the 21 Pilot Country.
Whatever. I'll get it done later. Who cares? Well, Enzo.
Last 30 minutes.
I'll do it later. Still got food in there. I'm pissed now. I gotta go to the store.
I promise y'all, a year ago, 2 years ago, people would have been falling all over themselves in the chat to send her money to go buy more groceries. Which is exactly what she was trying to get them to do here.
What happened? Glad your eyes,
Hey,
but I
Annie.
had pink eye for a little bit.
Let's see.
Well-
Let's see. Thank you, Annie. Spoiled milk. And then bad leftovers and pink eye.
Before I came on live yesterday, I was already having complications. So
I never did see her live yesterday.
it's a good thing I went to the doctor. I talked to my dog like they can help me too. I mean, I just think that's the not normal people
She does it,
tend
Tiffany.
to talk to their animals. Normal people don't.
Huh?
And I'm not normal. I am different. And I like being different.
Normal people don't talk to their animals? Since when? I mean, I talk to my animals, but I'm not normal. Here you go again, trying to be funny. And it just is not. You're just making up shit to say shit. I had quite a few conversations with Hugh Big while she was sleeping in the chair next to me today.
Different.
I talk to my
And
pets
I'm
like they're
not normal.
human.
That's my point. You get my point? I'm not normal either. You get my point? Ah, you catching on. Good job. Okay. Because you're
Hey, Bryn.
different. You're a different kind of breed. Oh, you want to see Enzo? Enzo, can you tell the
Thank you, Bryn.
class why mom's milk
that's cute,
was
Chevy.
so old, yet the date was, I'm talking to you, hello. There's no
I don't know
bug.
what kind of breed this biggin is.
Are you kidding me? Come here.
I don't know. Is that? I think
Really?
that's a dining room. No, that's her room.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's in her room. He is big.
Where's that thing gonna take you?
When was the last time you played with that cat, Danny? Right, Portia? Amelia, she said recently that she doesn't buy him any toys because he's not interested in them. That's funny because I'm pretty sure December of 2023 was one of the times that Biggin went out and got Enzo some toys for Christmas, and Enzo did play with them. Strange how that happens.
I can't. I just cannot. I can't. I just can't with him. Sorry. I just, yeah, he's for sale. You want him? You can have him. He's for sale. You want him? Oh, I went in, listen, I totally went outside and.
Wait, what was that on the floor? What?
I can't.
What is that? Is it socks? It does, Piper. Is it a cat
I just
toy?
can't with him. Sorry.
No,
I
she's
just,
being
yeah,
funny.
he's for sale. You want him? You can have him. He's for sale. You want him? Oh, I went in, listen, I totally went outside and I was taking the trash out, right? Because it's Tuesday and trash day's here. Come here.
I went outside twice
I'll
today.
play with you. Come on.
It's the
Anyway,
rose.
so what was I gonna say? I said something about the trash being taken out, something like that.
Outside, Biggin. You went outside.
I said that. Yeah. Completely lost my train of thought. Okay, hold on. Wait. Anyway. Yeah, taking the trash outside. Yep. Taking the trash outside, and
She does, Tara.
yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so I took the trash outside, and I opened up my door, and I saw this black and white cat. Okay, it was so pretty.
Cool story, bro.
He's just laying there. Now remember, I have chickens. I have chickens. I have cats. I have birds. I live on a farm. I'm an Illinois girl, and I've never had a farm before. And ever since I moved out to the town that I live in, I've had nothing but chickens and cats running around this bitch like crazy, okay? It's been cuckoo, okay? Before you know it, there's gonna be like little chirpers around here chirping out, okay? I don't do that. I don't nest you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really eat eggs.
Danny.
That's so sad.
Danny. Hey, it's not that you have chickens. You're just a dickhead. You don't have any cock-a-doodle-doos. You're just a dickhead. That's all it is.
But that's sad. Like, how could you eat chickens? Like, how could you eat them?
Bitch, you tore one up from Publix on your birthday. What do you mean? You obliterated that Publix rotisserie chicken. Defiled it even. You inhaled like half of a rotisserie chicken. Do you know how many rotisserie chickens we buy when we have one for, we call it the meal. If we say in my house, you want the meal for supper, that is a rotisserie, one. There's 5 of us, Danny. 5. That's one rotisserie chicken, some mashed potatoes, English peas, and mac and cheese. because you got to make bird nests with the potatoes and the English peas. One rotisserie chicken for 5 people, and 3 of those people are grown men. You inhaled that motherfucker, biggin.
It's sad. Very, very sad.
Me too,
Chickens. Chickens. Eggs aren't chickens, though.
What?
Well, they lay eggs. So.
Did you portion?
You ate wings the other day. Oh.
Piper.
Yeah. Well. Anyway. Oh God.
This laugh right here, you know, if y'all have never noticed, Danny has different laughs. We've got a genuine laugh, which you hardly ever hear, the fake laugh, and then we've got the laugh that we do when we're saying something trying to be funny, but we're not seeing a bunch of laughing emojis in the chat, so we're like, oh, I'm so goofy. That's so funny, right, guys? That's what that laugh is.
Anyway, how's y'all's day? My day is great. Just woke up, took a shower.
And it was at that moment
and
Megan realized that what she had said was indeed not funny.
Oh my God. I wore my wolf shirt. Yep. I'm about to let my chickens out. Want to see them? No. I see enough chickens.
Alicia, they
okay?
both started doing it at this around in the same week. I can't ever remember which one of them did it first, but it started in late 2023.
I'm hungry. You?
And
I'm
Gabby has
starving.
always said it's a family
There's a lot
laugh.
of chickens back there. Go pick one up.
Yeah, there's an Ellen
Enzo,
Wolf.
let's see if the cat's out there. Yeah.
Oh, I so
okay.
know.
I don't know about you, but this girl, cray cray. I mean, hey, I am cray cray.
It is. It really is.
Kitty cat, where are you? Where's the cat?
Wait, you want to do that? You can do the Apple
I
TV
swear there
remote.
was a cat.
I've been meaning to do this to see if Hubig would show interest in it. I want to put it in one of them YouTube videos, like with the birds chirping and it showing birds and shit. I want to see if she probably won't give a fuck. But, you know, I just want to entertain myself mostly.
What the fuck was that? You dumbass. So there was a cat. It was a black and white cat. Oh, there's a bee. Oh, hell no. I don't do them. I'm going back in here in my cage. I don't do that. There's a damn ass bee out there. You can kiss my ass. Kiss it where the sunshine don't shine. I don't like bees.
Kiss it where the sunshine don't shine. Do they, Wolf?
No,
They
thank
probably
you.
won't.
No, thank you. Hey, I touched grass this morning. Y'all want money? I hate snakes. I love snakes. Did you know when I worked at... Listen. Did you know when I worked at PetSmart, I fed snakes? I'm going to tell you what we did. So, we used to give them, like, live mice, okay? So, I was, like, the pet manager, right? So, I was in charge of all the pets, the ferrets, cleaning the cages, the hamsters, all that, okay? Now, I never knew anything about, like, reptiles or anything like that, okay? Because they teach you. PetSmart, they have to teach you. So, they didn't tell me this in the interview.
Is this the bullshit story about where
Okay.
you allegedly
And then,
let
like,
a snake
if
out?
we had, like, you know, a hamster, like, wet tail and everything else like that, I had to call the vet. He had to give me instructions. I had to print out, like, the form, like, medications and what to do. And then all of my team had to do it. Everybody had to do it. I almost got fired. I'm gonna tell you how I got fired. Almost got fired. So
What do you mean
anyway,
almost? You did get fired, Danny. Girl, there's an app on your phone, okay, called Notes, okay? You can do talk to text because I know you can't spell. You take it, use that app, type up the lies you tell, date it, and maybe categorize it. Health, Enzo, former jobs, so it's easy to find, right? And just refer to it occasionally, periodically. So you don't have embarrassing moments like this where you try to lie about the fact that you were fired from Petco, PetSmart.
we would have to take the snake. So we would pull out the snakes. We would get the snake hook, and we would have to attach it, and then we would lift them up, and then we would put them in the box, right? We would have a table where we have all this other stuff, right? And there's a little sink back in the little sink room. Anyway, so it's time for their feeding. Bathroom? So we bring the snakes back. We have to weigh them. You have to weigh them every single time you feed them. So you had to feed them. You had to weigh them up, and then you had to you had to dock it in the book or something like that. Whatever. And then you leave them in the big boxes. Okay?
I forgot about that.
Then you had to grab a dead, tiny little rat. Okay? They're dead. They're frozen. Okay? So you had to go in the cooler, how you go to PetSmart and there's rats. You got the little bags of big rats, small rats, baby rats.
Thank you, Wolf. What? Thank you. That was pretty.
For those of y'all that don't know, she is full of shit.
Well, we already know that.
Because snakes eat off of body temperature. That's what they're attracted to.
Oh, wait. That's right. Don't they detect it with their tongues?
Yes.
That was very cool.
What they do, this is the most humane way that they do it.
Knock them.
They knock them out so that they can still sense their body temperature and their heart rate and all that other stuff.
It was beautiful. I do know. I scroll on the For You page every now and then. There'll be these people that crossbreed and breed snakes and sell them. Have y'all ever seen those lives on here? It was very pretty. Thank you, Wolf. Grandma said hello, hubby.
Hello.
Mr. Swifty's a vet, not Danny. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Ravioli. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They just take the mice and they have them in these little, y'all see my little rolling cart here? They have the snakes in these little thing. I can't watch them long. I have watched long enough to see what was going on because you can't see most of the snakes. They pull a drawer out, put a live mouse in it, and shut the drawer back. I'm terrified of snakes. Terrified.
Little tiny little ones. Okay. Little
Me
pink
too.
ones. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. Just go in your local PetSmart and you'll find them. They're in a cooler. You get them, and here comes a snake, right? The snake's in his back
Amy
then,
and Tara.
right? So then you take it.
Oh, happy birthday
whatever,
to your son,
You
Portia.
reach them down, okay, and you dangle it, okay. You just dangle it in the snake's face. So here's his face, right? Here's the snake's face. Here's the rat,
same way,
okay.
Steph.
So you're just doing this, and you're dangling, and then your hand's not right there, okay. Before you know it, the snake completely grabs a hold of the thing, wraps himself all the way up, and then it's so cool. It is so fucking cool.
Hey, you know what else is cool? The truth. Let me tell you why that's probably not how they do that. You know what the word liability means, a big one? Never mind, of course you don't. Liability. Corporate liability. Biggin. I'm pretty sure PetSmart does not train its employees to dangle a mouse at a snake until they grab it. If they do, that is wild to me. wild as fuck. Because people that work at PetSmart, no, it's on YouTube. I'm trying to see. Hubig's asleep right now. I put it on one of those bird chirping videos on YouTube. Hey, Rachel. And I want to see if when Hubig wakes up, if she'll be interested in it. I've been meaning to do it for months, and I kept forgetting. The reason I find it very hard to believe that PetSmart trains their employees to do this is because those that work at PetSmart or Petco or, nationwide pet store chains, they're not reptile experts. They're trained in the basic care and handling of these reptiles. And I'm pretty sure that the way that they're trained to feed the reptiles is a method that has the least amount of risk. Hey, girl mama. And dangling a rodent at a hungry snake, I'm guessing, would not be minimal risk. Crikey, it's Big and Owen. Thank you, Jenny.
And at first, I freaked the fuck out. I freaked out. I was like, oh, hell to the no. Okay?
You can tell she's lying because listen to how she's talking. Really upbeat, an octave or two higher, very enthusiastic. That's how you know she's shit talking.
But it had to get done, whatever. And so I had to feed them.
Really, Shannon?
One day,
and I'm guessing, Shannon, that they weren't taught to dangle a rodent in front of a hungry snake.
We're very sick. Very, very sick. And, I had to put them back in the back room. That's where we keep
this
all
is the bullshit story,
whatever.
About how she let a snake out.
Well, it was time to lock up. And I was the manager. I was the one on duty. And I came into work the next day.
Oh, right. TLS. I forgot
My boss
about
looks at me and says, Danny, where are the snakes at? And I'm like, what do you mean?
This didn't happen.
They're in there. And she goes, no, they're not.
Always.
And I said...
what was it, the story she told about Walgreens? What was she, a team lead or something, allegedly?
Both snakes are in there. And I rush back, and the lid is pushed back. And she goes, if you don't find these snakes, you're terminated. And I'm
Thank you, Princess.
And I told her, I said, I literally locked up. I told my other coworker to make sure that you put a thing on top of the cage because they can push off and they can push the cage open like, hello, but you didn't do it. So I had to take the blame. Anyway, so we had one of the groomers who was very that knew a lot about snakes and where they would hide. Okay, so we're all searching, right? And the store's not even open.
Jess,
okay?
I have a heart attack.
So we have like maybe an hour before PetSmart opens, and I'm just like, dude, I begged her. I said, you need to please make sure you help me find these snakes. So we're looking underneath it, everywhere. Nobody can find the snakes, okay?
Speaking of reptiles, let me tell you a true story. The reason I want to see if Hubig would have any interest in this is because we have a window above our kitchen sink. And we live in a tropical climate, so we have lizards. Hubig likes to sit at the kitchen sink, sometimes in it, and just sit there and watch the lizards crawl on the window on the outside. Or she'll sit in the sink or sit next to it, or she'll be on the edge of the sink on the counter and she'll put her front paws up on the window and just... We're going to get her one of those bed things that you mount to the window and put it right here. Because she will get up on this right here and put her paws on the window and just look. She was watching birds out that window the other day. Just sitting in the sink plotting.
The first snake was out in the lobby and whatever.
The
We caught
lobby?
one. Then
The lobby? What do you mean the lobby?
the second one was in this pipe in the back room underneath like the vent or something like that
Do
with
they,
water
Amelia?
and everything else like that. And we couldn't get to them. We just could not get to them. And we tried to hook it, and we tried, but like that bitch just wouldn't do it. So this groomer girl, she reaches in her hand, okay?
Reaches
no
in her
stick,
hand.
no nothing. Reaches right into her hand, gets bit, but it like she got him. She got him, of course. And I got written up. And she goes, this better not happen again. And I
Wait a
told
minute.
her,
Yeah. Didn't she say this is why she almost got fired? Spoiler alert. Didn't Danny get fired from PetSmart because of theft? Reached right into that hand. Just went right in it. Really, Jess?
it won't happen again. I'm so sorry. And, she told me that's the reason why I got reptiles in the first place, because my manager says, you might want it. Why don't you take one home and maybe just read about it and learn about it, and it'll help you. And
Big and Jacobson. I know you did not. You said a few weeks ago, oh, I don't want a fucking battle. Thank you, turn them on. You said a few weeks ago on this app that you should have never gotten a reptile. Thank you, Pink Houses, that you thought you could take care of them because you worked at PetSmart and you saw them and you thought it would be cool to have them. Biggin, I'm telling you, Notes app on your phone. Hey, Lisa, Notes app. Look into it.
I looked at her and I said, you want me to take this one home? Because he wasn't selling. He wasn't doing good. So I took it home. That was Turbo. Because he wasn't selling. He was just sitting there. And we would take him in the back, but we did it. And he wasn't really eating or anything like that. And so usually when that happens, like they go on a discount and we try to push them out of the store. We try to sell it to an employee or whatnot. So she goes, well, this might be a good opportunity to learn from it. Why don't you take him home and go take care of him? So I said, okay, I'll take care of him. And so I did. And didn't turn out very well for me on that. And so that's how I got into the reptiles, is because I did not know anything about them. And if you know anything about PetSmart, they don't really know a lot about them either. Okay, the worst thing about being in that department was if an animal passed away, we had a freezer where we would have to put them in a black bag and we would have to tie them up and we would place them into a freezer. And it broke my heart. Like, I had to do that to one of the hamsters. It had wet tail. I wasn't working that day. I came in. I had one of my other associates clean out the habitats, and I came in and I looked at all, because like when you come into your shift, you got to look at each habitat, make sure everything is fine, make sure everything, they've got food, blocks, toys, all of that. The one habitat was leaking, like they're leaking. I worked at PetSmart. If they die, you have to put them in a freezer for inventory. Yes, that is correct. So anyway, it was the hardest thing ever. It was the most hardest thing of my job that I had to do. But the hamster had wet tail, and it broke my heart, man. I died. Like, I tried my best to call the vet, and I rushed in the back. I tried everything I could. I took a paper towel. I started wiping the butt, trying to do everything I possibly can. And the hamster was just on the side, just like going like this, and like it was so sad. It broke my heart, and there was nothing I can do. I tried giving it medication through the mouth, and I stood there, and like my boss called me up and says, Danny, we need you on the floor. And she goes, you like, leave him alone.
You were playing Captain Save a Hamster? What are you talking about?
I was so mad at my boss.
I
was
Flo
like,
Joe. Hold on,
I'm
when I
not
get done
leaving
telling my
him.
daughter good
Like,
night, I'll
I'm
show
not
y'all.
fucking leaving him. And I had no choice. And when I came back, he was dead. He was gone. And if you ever work at PetSmart, or you ever, just make sure you're okay with that kind of stuff. And for the first time, I cried. I cried. I had to go to the bathroom. I had to like step away from the situation, and I just like it was so hard for me to even look at it. I never had a guinea pig die on me. I never had a ferret die. I've had mostly hamsters. When bearded dragons come in, they're very tiny. We had a bearded dragon kill another bearded dragon, and that's what happens because PetSmart is so cheap, and they don't really care, and they kind of we put like 4 bearded dragons in the same tank, in a 10-gallon tank, and until we place them out.
Is it beardeds or another kind of lizard that's territorial? Well, you're not supposed to have them in the same tank, are you? Right, Alicia? Pretty sure PetSmart didn't do that, biggin.
To their habitats. The one thing I don't like about PetSmart is the fact that the heating systems are so fucked up. They're so fucked up. And that's why you see a lot of reptiles die. That's why you see a lot of...
Thank you, Megan. Oh, that was
the
cool.
heating pads will turn off.
Thank you.
You're not there 24/7, so you don't know what can happen. And there's just a lot of things that I lost the fears. Yeah, I believe it. Most of them are. Most of them are. Most of them are.
On a hamster?
Most of them are.
Oh my God,
I've always said the stores like PetSmart shouldn't be allowed to have animals like that.
Oh my God,
I mean, I agree.
I'm sure I knew that
honestly
already.
do
I just
agree. It's...
Wait, Danny's in here?
The behind the scenes of what I've seen were truly fucked up. Like,
Little Biggin? Here's Little Biggin. Alexa, make the bulb white.
Okay.
There's Little Biggin. Complete with holy moly, gold chain, cup fade, and earrings. Let's go! Alexa, make the bulb pink.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Every time I hear that word, it reminds me of the episode of Sex and the City where Trey and Charlotte get engaged. I can't color the pants. They're already dark. And Charlotte goes to Carrie's apartment crying. I said, maybe we should get married. And he said, alrighty. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Every time I hear that word, that's all I think about.
Really fucked up. Like, we would put animals in the habitats when they didn't need to be there. If you put a male and a female together, you're fucked. You're terminated for that. You're fucked.
Me so comfy too.
We had a tortoise that died. And now tortoises, yep, with the birds too.
That's so awful, Yellow Light.
Cleaning the
so
birds.
sorry.
Oh my! That was the worst part of
That's
my
what the last 10 years of Bella's life. I groomed her myself, and I used a mobile grooming service in Auburn. What was the name of it? Oh my God, what was the name of that mobile grooming service we used in Auburn? They were the only one. Zoom to Groom.
Yeah.
Zoom to Groom. You're
I
welcome.
I did not like the birds. Oh my God. I had to take my key, right? Oh, you guys don't even want to know how to.
So you played Snake Wrangler. Thank you, Megan. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. That was adorable. So you played Snake Wrangler and Hamster Savior, but birds are where you cross the fucking line. I mean, draw the line. Good Lord, I can't talk tonight.
Handle it, okay?
You're right,
It
Alicia.
was insane how to get the birds.
Right,
Oh my
Alicia.
God.
The only difference is y'all don't hear Jacob over here playing, talking on his headset. Hey, Christy Lynn.
You don't even want to know the process in how to deal with a bird or how to put them in there. Then they fly everywhere. Like 30 birds are flying in this bird cage, and you're trying to get them in the box, and you're trying to push them down and grab them in, and in the tiny room in an aisle. Yeah, you know. And then one time we had a bird that literally got loose and was flying through PetSmart, and I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be shitting me. You know, and I've had some good times and bad memories there, but in reality, I love PetSmart. I really did. Oh my God, you're cracking me up. No, I'm not
You
joking.
fucking hated PetSmart. What the fuck are you talking about? You'd already lost that job by the time, well, you weren't working anymore, I think because of your wrist injury that you had when I found you. But you did nothing but bitch about PetSmart. What the fuck do you mean you loved it? Girl, shut the fuck up.
I'm not joking you. Like, in reality, like, you guys, I've had some good stories here, okay?
Do you have any
did too.
honest ones?
I took some pictures. I mean, I was allowed to. I had to
Nanny.
take pictures of animals that weren't feeling good. It's sad. It's very sad. It's horrible. It's very sad.
I don't know, T.
I don't think I have anyone. And then fish. Fish are easy. I never really liked fish.
Pretty good, Nanny. How about yours?
Except for when I got Nemo.
I don't know,
I
Aaron.
miss him. I was
Okay,
really
Alicia.
impressed that I did
She
a
could write
very
a
well
pamphlet.
job with salt water. Salt water
She
is
was
very
allowed to
hard,
take
especially
pictures
when you
if
have
she
no
didn't wanna get in
knowledge, no
trouble for
experience,
taking
no
them,
nothing.
right?
I was very proud of myself. I kept that salt water tank very, very kept up
I don't
well.
know,
I was
Cajun
very proud of
Katie.
myself with.
When I found her 2 years ago, it was like May or June of 2023. Hey, Bex, I'm good. How are you? She had a cast on her arm. She had faked the same fucking injury that she has faked multiple times before. She was out of work because of that, and she ended up getting fired later. It was a few months after that, if I remember right.
But people think that I flushed Nemo down the toilet, but I never did.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
I brought my my clownfish to a fish store, but
Did she do that, Yellow Light? I'm almost positive she did not do that. She convinced them that it was still hurting, and she begged them for a cast. I don't know what injury she actually claimed to the doctor, but to TikTok it was a torn tendon or ligament. That's what she kept saying.
I never drowned him. The one that passed away, that died, I flushed him down the toilet. That I did, but not the
I believe she flushed. I do too. Yep.
living one. I can
I know
never.
damn well I don't recall her calling around or talking about taking that fish to a fish store 2 years ago, or last year, my bad, not 2 years ago.
Never do that. Never do that. But I was crying when my other Nemo died. I was crying. Oh my God, the Myers by me, their fish tank is horrible. Oh, I believe it. Clowns are awesome. I know. I had my little glow up. It was so cute. It was so
really?
adorable. I wanted to get Dory, but they're having a saltwater tank is very difficult. I was also in charge of all of the fish tanks.
Oh yeah, wait a minute, Tracy. She said she didn't drown the fish. Fish drowning's bad, y'all. We've got an epidemic in this country of fish drownings. It's terrible.
It wasn't my department, it was another manager's department, because I had no idea what the hell I was doing in the fish department. I had to get fish for customers, and you take the bag, and then you have to like grab the air and then twist it, and you had to get these, and then the little kids there, Daddy, I want that one. Sweetheart, they're all the same. I want that one, Daddy. I want that one. That one. No, I don't like that color. I want that. Yeah, take the fucking net.
You're
Yeah,
right,
get the
Megan.
one that they want. No, that's not the one that I wanted.
Hubig has
They're the
emerged from her
same.
napping quarters, aka the bathroom. Don't
They're
ask
the
me why she likes to
same.
nap in the bathroom. I don't have the first
What the
clue.
frick?
She's in the living room.
My word.
She's
Okay, I'll
snacking
get whatever
at
you
the moment.
want. Oh, the crickets? Oh, yeah, customer comes in and says,
And now
I
fish
need
that
50
drown.
large crickets. So,
Are they crickets that chirp?
you know what we had to do? We had 3 red bins. One for small, one for medium, and one for large, okay? Now, when they came in, right, we have crickets, right? And we have worms and all of that, okay? So you have to count them for inventory. And you have to open them up, and they're crawling all over you, and you have to put them in this bucket, okay? And they're jumping all over you, and nasty little fucking creatures. There's like a little tube, okay? There's like a tube with like a hole in it, okay? You go in there and you pick up a cardboard box and you put them into these like little tube, okay? How do you count crickets? That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I count them. So you have a little tube, okay? Like a little tube that's about this big, and there's like a hole, okay? There's a hole where the crickets go in and they hold the tube. So you grab like a cardboard box, you hold the tube in your hand, and you're just putting them into the tube. Then it's not easy. It's not easy to grab crickets. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You grab a plastic bag, okay, that we have. You put 50 large crickets.
No, I figured
so
you'd
the
grab a
cashier knows how
plastic
many.
bag that you didn't have. Biggin, how did you ever count crickets? You don't even know how to fucking count. Weird.
You take the bag
No, Brooke,
and you're
this
dropping
is the
one each. You
bullshit
go
that
one.
doesn't end. It just goes on and on, Biggin. This bitch started talking about an hour or so ago.
And you're counting as each cricket goes into the bag, and you're going 1, 2, 3. Now, people would put a few extra, they would put more, and then that's fucked up. You can't do that. But people did anyway.
An expert cricket
it was very, very,
wrangler.
very, very tough. I never liked doing it. And then you
And
had to
counter. Don't forget
you
counter.
gotta hold the bag.
Thank
you
you,
gotta
Whiskey.
grab the air, then you gotta twist the bag, you gotta put the rubber band on it, and then it's big puffy. If you see PetSmart, you see that's how you do it. That's how you grab the air.
Thank
and
you, Whiskey.
rip it up and you wrap it up and whatnot. The difference between Petco and PetSmart, I never worked at Petco.
You just grab it like that,
I'll never
honey.
work at
Look,
Petco.
look at all this
I
air
don't
I'm
like
grabbing.
Petco. I don't like their
Look.
standards. I don't like their
Just do
their
that.
program.
I grabbed
PetSmart
tons
did.
of air.
That's why
Thank
I
you,
went with
Caddy
them.
Wampus.
But that's how I became an animal lover. The small crickets were so gross.
Thank you, T. Thank you. That's how you became an animal lover? Oh, okay.
All the small ones.
And a Wrangler,
Yes,
too.
I didn't like the small ones. They were really nasty. A lot of spiders in the back room. A lot. Very, very nastiness.
Very, very nastiness.
It wasn't fun. There was
I saw
good
some
times
new
and there were
little
bad
gifs
times.
on here.
And
Was it?
overall,
it was today
like,
when
they
it
taught
was
you
when
how
I
to
was in-
feed the bearded
No, not
dragons. They
Darling,
told
she
you
gives
how to
them.
feed the
Oh,
leopard
Anywhere
geckos
Man's
because you had to
Wild.
feed them every
That's where I
morning.
saw 'em.
You had to
Let me
like
see.
put like a few of them in there. You got to feed all the hamsters. I mean, we had over 25 habitats. Okay, just hamsters. Okay, so now just think for yourself. Okay, you have a hamster,
What was
right?
this, a
You have one
Super Pet
cage,
Smart?
one little water bowl, whatever. Can you imagine for your whole entire maybe 8, 9, 10 hour shift? That's what you're doing all day. It took me
Well, these are all
8
older kids.
hours to do 25 habitats. So like, you know how like there's like the top one and then there's a bottom one. So
What is that?
you would put them
say?
in a box.
Oh, I gotta
You would
see
clean out. You
this.
would scoop out all the hay and throw it in the garbage can. And you would get
This
in there. You
says-
would wipe it all.
This gift is called TARAXACUM Corgi. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm a smart person.
Down, okay? Because you got to sanitize it and whatnot. Because you're getting animals sold and put in and everything else like that. When you sell an animal, you got to clean it out and put another one in. I mean, you are literally like doing something every second.
Thank you,
okay?
T. Oh, that's
It was the
adorable.
worst thing. I hated cleaning.
I just don't understand the name.
I did not like it.
That was so cute.
I got bit many times. I got bit. I had to wear like these bit safety gloves that I
that's
would
so
just go
cute.
in there and I
Thank
would
you,
just
Judy.
grab them. And I'm like,
That's
dude,
so
you bite me,
cute.
bro, it's gonna be a problem. So I would just put the little box in and I would just go to the edge and I would just scoop him up in there. I'm like, dude, you're done. You're done. You're done.
Remember
and
what
I'm gonna
she
close
named
you
her
in and you're just
First,
gonna.
it was Theo, the baby. The first name was Theo. Then she changed it to Lyric. She was once
Stay in
an
my
ant
tray,
farmer.
and then he's biting the box, and I look at the box, and I'm like, dude,
I don't even know what
can
she's
you
talking
stop
about.
chewing on the
I
cardboard
quit
box,
listening like
okay?
10 minutes
Like,
ago.
just sit there and just let me clean it, and I'll put you back in. And then you got your little like, you know, little things like biting the boxes. No, we never sold bunnies. We never. That was the worst. I love snakes. I didn't mind. Good for you. I didn't like snakes. Never did. Never will. That was the worst part of my job. I just never liked it. Let's see what else. We would have
Hold on.
customers complaining about
Wait,
dog
is that
food.
not hands?
about
It
how
looked like
our
a pair of
inventory
hands a
wasn't
minute
there.
ago.
We would have to like, oh my god, for our trucks, like you talk about like 50-pound,
She
60
lost
pound,
mine after she
80
drowned
pound
the
bags
fish.
of food. Okay, that you would have to lift up
What are you
and
fucking
place
talking about,
underneath
biggin?
this one because you got to do in
you
out,
even know at
first
this
in, first
point?
out. Ever heard of that in retail? First in, first out. So that bag's on the floor. Pick it up. Put that one first. It's the worst.
Thank you, Vixen.
And then when you do inventory, oh my god. Oh my god. It's a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass. And then you have to log it into the community. It's just whatever.
Thank
But
you,
yeah,
Beauty.
it was fun. It was fun. Inventory is the worst. I hated inventory. Frogs? No, we never had frogs. It was fun though. It really was. We built some stuff for like, you know, showcase. We had, you know, a vet come in and do shots for dogs. You know, like the
Relatable.
best
She
part
does,
about my
Christine.
job would probably have to be seeing all of the dogs come in.
Right, Tracy?
The
It's a
dogs, the
miracle.
cats. They would have ferrets on leashes. Good times. Guinea pigs. Yep. We would have guinea pigs. I think one of them got really sick. Yeah. I think I got pictures from when I did it.
You got pictures of everything. I
I
bet
saw
you
the-
you have not had the same Apple ID. You've probably had 50-11 Apple IDs between PetSmart and today. So shut the fuck up.
Most breeds of dogs I've ever seen.
I don't know. How
really
long does
did
she
like
work
it,
at
though.
PetSmart, y'all?
I have 2 guinea pigs and 1
A doctoring
hamster.
degree for this career.
Guinea pigs are not for me. They run so fast and like and then they go under like their little
2
hiding
days.
spots, and I'm like, and my God, feeding their. How can you tell if they were girls or boys?
She don't
Hard.
fucking know.
You pick them up and you turn them over and you look at the
Little guinea pig
the
balls.
shit. You look at them right there. I had to grab
Genitals
a guinea pig,
biggin'?
so like we had to like hold him, right? And we like he was so sick, and I don't know what the pink stuff medication was, but you had to like completely jab it into their side to open up their mouth, because like for bearded dragons when they're sick.
So now you were a vet tech? Girl, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
It's so hard
Never
because like
mind,
you
you don't
can't
give a
push
fuck.
their jawline. So when you have to give them,
Right,
you have to
T?
inject their medications. You have to push it into their jaw to open up their jaw, and then
Right,
slide
Cajun Katie?
it wasn't easy, guys. My job was not easy. Let me see if I have any pictures. Hold on. Let me see if I have any pictures, guys.
Vixen, that's a good question. How did we get started on this? What did she originally say that led to this 20 minutes later? I think it may have been longer than that. I don't, because Danny's Captain Save-A-Hamster. She is an expert cricket wrangler, an expert snake feeder, and Captain Save-A-Hamster. Who wound her up? I don't know. I don't even remember what she said first. I feel for all 400 of you who might have been in here and put PJ. Simplified, Sean. Oh my God. Oh, and a fish drowned her. She did not drown the fish, or she did drown the fish. But she said she did not drown the fish. Expert mouse dangler, yep. Yeah, she says she did not drown the fish. And watched like 6 vacation reels. I've had 4 wines since we started the Zoo Talk. That's how we got here. The trash day was how we got here. What in the 61? Wait, you can drown a fish? I just gardened. Hey, Elizabeth. Update. Cubic don't give 2 fucks about what's going on TV.
Let me see.
Thank you, Shy.